Hello, welcome to the live US session. Today is another day of trading of live session, what we do in every week. So we have 2 live trading every week. So today I'm gonna show you what I can see and follow up Tuesday trading. I said that we want to have some pullback on dollar, which we did, but very short term. And actually was shorting. I was buying the dollar against the New Zealand dollar, but I get out the trade straight away on Tuesday evening because I saw the very price action and I didn't like where was heading the New Zealand dollar. And as a beginning, I should want to show you straight away why I went out the trade. Let me get the pen. Let me share the screen. Okay, so this is the dollar index chart. So we were talking about Tuesday was this price action here forming, which is a doji bar, so is in the season bar. So when the day was start to finish, I closed the position because I didn't see any upside anymore on dollar. So I thought this was the beginning of phase 2 again, because when this happening was change of trend, and this for me was another lower high. So that's why I closed my position, and also because the New Zealand had to the resistance level, which is this trend line here. As you can see, this was Tuesday price action is completely rejected the resistance level. So I took the profit 2-1, and I was happy days for the beginning of the week. So analyze now, we are see some downside of dollar, and probably we want to see if it's gonna break this level here, which is this 1070, which is at the moment. So let's analyze previously. It was around here, it done false breakout and then shoot up, then come back, going around, come back at this 105, 105, and then make a double bottom and then come up again. I think so. This is, we're gonna see the same pattern. I think so, because can clearly see is look like the same, which is this doing now the same. So I'm bearish now on dollar, and I'm actually at the moment euro dollar long, which I entered yesterday on the trade. So stay until the end of the video. I will show you why and how I enter the trade. So let's start to analyze the indices. So let's start with the S&P 500. So follow up on Tuesday, we said that we want to have a shallow retracement, or otherwise start to buy above the weekly pivot. So the weekly pivot was here. Let me double check if it's the weekly. Yeah. Let me drop down time frame so we can clear it. Better picture. Okay, so this is 1 hour time frame. So we want to see if price was breaking this trend line and go like this, but actually didn't. So as we said, short-term seller on indices. So we probably see price heading this 4,300 level, which I really like as a nice support area and also closing this gap, which I really like. So let's see if it's gonna develop this week, and so for the next week start to buy indices as well. So short term is gonna be bearish, so I will look now for some nice price action if I could see. Otherwise, I'm gonna sit on my end and waiting for the price heading the resistance to be on the buy side. Nasdaq, same things. We see a retracement. So this daily time frame, I really like this retracement because it's not that strong, so it's very healthy retracement. So let's see if price start to come at this 4,650 area to set up ourselves to be a buyer again. It's just waiting time for now, so his passion is very required at the moment. Our advice, if you are phase 2 trader, you can have some advanced trading when is the US market is gonna over 230. So this for me the view on indices. So let's analyze the dollar, what I already talked about. Let's see if price is gonna head at this support level here. So let's analyze all the currency against the dollar. So Australian dollar against the US dollar. Remove the daily. So I talk about Tuesday. We want to see what price, how it's going to react at this resistance level, which before was resistance and now is acting as a support. So I would like to see if price get above 68 to be a buyer of Aussie dollar, because as you can see, the structure is look nice, it start to build an uptrend. So price action as well is very bullish. We have this low test bar yesterday. Today is forming another low test bar. Let's see if it's gonna develop today. So for hour, we have probably we could see is 1, 2, 3 pattern. So if price get above 68, as I said before, I will look into be on long side of Australian dollar. Let's see 1 hour time frame. So you can see price is making a base around the support level now. So let's see if it's gonna break a retest to be on the long side. I really like this chart because we could probably see the beginning of the uptrend. So target wise will be this support, this interaction here. 70 will be, no, actually, let me get the right. Yeah, around 70 would be the ultimate target. Moving on pound dollar, as we said last week, Tuesday, it's look like nice uptrend, but pound is very weak at the moment. Let me double check my website, which is, sorry, spinbits.com, which I always check the current trends of the day. As you can see, pound is in the middle. So New Zealand is performing well today, and Australian dollar is the weak currency of the day. So let's see if it's gonna start to gain the Australian dollar to be on the long side. So about pound is, I don't really like the price action of today because yesterday we said is rejecting nice this area, which we want to be on the long side, but it didn't really touch the area which I was looking for. And today price action is not that great. So we had this very big doji bar. So for me is out of my trading because it's very big price action and there is no clear direction at the moment. So I'm gonna move on. So New Zealand US dollar daily time frame, as we said as well, is if it start to break above this 0.62, I will be on the long side of New Zealand dollar because this is look like change of trend. So if this is gonna break this previous point, is confirming the direction on the uptrend. So just waiting time for the Kiwi as well. Let's see 1 hour time frame. Okay, so it look like start to won't be ready. So you can see 1 hour is developing some nice uptrend. Also, if you see this trend line was breaking, so let's see if price is start to come up a 62.20 to be on the long side. Dollar CAD is on top of my list as well to trade, but I want to see a little bit of pullback just on the daily pivot of today, because as we said, we are already on downtrend of dollar CAD, so I want to see some continuation of on the trend. So I want to see some 4 hour pullback because it's not. I want to see a little bit of pullback here on this area here to be on the short side. Dollar Swiss franc as well is actually developing a nice downtrend because as you can see, phase 1, phase 2, phase 1. So let's see if price is gonna get above this 18,910 to be on the short side as well. So most of them I'm looking bearish on dollar, so I'm happy to consider it to buy all the pair against the dollar. But of course, you're not gonna buy all the pair against the US dollar, so you don't have to risk more than for the one currency. So dollar yen for me, I just want to see some retracement because I'm not bullish on dollar, so I want to see some pullback on this currency. Okay, let's start with the euro dollar. Why I'm buying yesterday. So as I said, I want to see some price pullback here, but actually it didn't. So that's why we had yesterday the entry on the euro dollar. So let's analyze together. So for our, you can clearly see yesterday. So when this happened, yesterday at 2 o'clock, give me the confirmation on the buyer. So you can see uptrend and always price action as well is confirming the direction. So 1 hour time frame. I took the trade as a breakout on this level here. So I want to see the price breaking here. So we had this double low test bar yesterday at the opening. So before the opening and when the opening. So I took the trade on the breakout here. Now is already protecting my trade. So let's see. But now the price doesn't look bullish at the moment. So let's see later on how it's gonna react. Where is it? So as you can see, the position is open right here. Where is the pen? Right here is open the position. As soon as I break the trend line, I took the breakout here. So let's see later on if it's gonna still price stay above this 197 and if it's gonna reject the daily pivot. So I will be add if I can see nice bullish price action before the opening. So just waiting for me. So let's analyze the commodity. Gold for me is just waiting time, because as I said Tuesday, we have this ranging market. Weekly we are still on uptrend, and daily we have this ranging market. Try to get lower this 1140, but price yesterday fight back. Today we see a little bit bearish price action, but I think so. Let's see if this trend line is gonna hold to start to recharge and come back to be on the long side. Silver is more bearish, as we said Tuesday and yesterday. Price get lower. As I said Tuesday, we could see some downside until the 22, which is look like we are coming now. And I will set up myself to see if I can see some buy momentum to start to buy again the silver. Oil, as usual, is not. There is no trend, there is no direction, so I'm happy to be on the sideline. Okay, guys. So thank you very much for watching. So to recap, is short-term seller on indices. Dollar, let's see, we already have now one position open, so I want to see just the price is breaking lower, the 105. So it's just waiting time for me and managing my trade accordingly. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week for another live session. Thank you.